Doug is at a point in his life where he wants to get involved and give back to the community, and Denver Rotary is just the way to do that. I know Doug will roll up his sleeves and be a strong contributing member of Denver Rotary. Please take the effort to know Doug. You'll be glad you did. Thank you.
Seth Patterson. It's my pleasure to introduce Chad McDonald, one of our newest members, obviously. I was introduced to Chad by our former member and board member, Megan Arnold, who works with Chad. She really wanted to have someone in the firm stay involved, and she just didn't have time. Chad is Vice President, Portfolio Manager with Denver Investment Advisors. He's been there for 13 years. Chad is a graduate of the University of Colorado with pre-med, so he must focus on medical technology, so actually I don't know. As well as the College for Financial Planning. He's a certified financial planner. He's involved with the Mile High United Way on our finance committee, family advocacy, education, and support organizations on that board, and he's a member of the Financial Planning Association. His wife, Jennifer, and he are both Colorado natives. Chad grew up in Loveland, and I think his wife grew up in Fort Collins. They have two small girls, one's 4 and one's 1. So that keeps Jennifer quite busy, I understand. Chad and Jennifer enjoy reading, hiking, and running. It's also worthy of note that Will Snyder and Matt Moorhead, both former member, many of you recall, both worked with Chad at Schwab, and I understand Chad has provided services to Bob Moorhead, and all three recommending highly. Chad is planning to get involved in the membership committee. Welcome, Chad.
I'm Grant Wilkins. I joined this club 41 years ago in 1969, and it's my pleasure today to introduce Pam Adams, who is the Chair and CEO of the ISU Insurance Services of Colorado, a 128-year-old independent insurance brokerage and risk management firm. ISU Insurance is the oldest insurance agency in Denver, by the way. Pam is a graduate of the University of Colorado at Boulder with a degree in journalism and spent 5 years in the advertising industry with one local and one international firm prior to making the switch back to insurance. She grew up in the insurance business, so to speak, working at ISU part-time during high school and college. Pam and her 2 brothers are in the process of buying the firm from their father. Pam lives in Denver with her partner Mindy and their yellow lab Bunker T. Pam enjoys running, hiking, scuba diving, by the way she just got back from 2 weeks in Hawaii, and golf with friends that don't care about how well she plays.
Cynthia and I met about 10 years ago in Southern California, and she moved to Northern California a few years after that. And it just so happened that we both happened to move back to Denver within 6 months of each other. So it's been really nice to rekindle the friendship and invite her to join Rotary with us today. Cynthia was born and raised in Southern California. She's the eldest of 2. She relocated to be closer to family and friends, and her mother and sister moved to Colorado several years ago. Cynthia works for Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield as a large group sales executive, and prior to joining Anthem, she had a position with HealthNet, a California, Northern California sales team, as a sales executive in the Bay Area. She started her health insurance career in 1989. Outside of work, she enjoys spending time with family and friends. She likes trying new restaurants, watching a movie, and has been very involved working with Cindy Myers and the Interact Kids, which she will continue doing as a new Rotarian. So we'd like to welcome Cynthia Baum.
Steve Wall. I've been a member of the club for 24 years. I'd like to introduce Steve Brownson to you all today. Little did Steve or I know that when I helped his mother Betty chaperone his first boy-girl birthday party at age 13, that I would be introducing him to Club 31 today. But we survived the birthday party, and I've known Steve for many years, and he's an outstanding young man. He received his BA in economics from CU in 2001. And after a brief stint in the oil and gas industry, he's been in the real estate business since 2004. He's a broker associate at the Kentwood Company. Steve married his sweetheart Kristen last fall, and to say they are active is an understatement. Steve played ice hockey for 12 years, from grade school through high school, played lacrosse at Regis High School and CU. He and Kristen are serious skiers and bike riders. Steve is an avid runner. He's run 4 marathons, Boston Marathon. His wife is on the CU ski team, so they're very active. But best of all, they've been active in the community. Steve's the president of an organization called Boys Hope, Girls Hope, the junior board, and Kristen is the president-elect of the junior league. Steve was a camp counselor at Geneva Glen that many of you may be familiar with, camp west of Denver here. So I predict he'll have a strong interest in Denver Kids Inc. Thank you.
My apologies, I ran off from home and forgot my stepladder, so you're just going to have to put up with it. I'm Jim Warner, and I joined the Rotary Club of Denver in February of 1971. May I introduce new Rotarian Bill Crismer, who was seconded for membership by Doug Jackson and Will Snyder. Bill and I go back several years on a business professional level. In those years, Bill had hair, and I had about a foot more height. Now, if you believe all that, we're all in real trouble. Bill is presently the head sweeper and storyteller at Gentlemen's Quarters, which is his passion. Early in Bill's career, he recognized that he had a love for small business, always admiring the small shopkeeper along Main Street, the baker, the florist, the auto repair shop. Bill purchased Gentlemen's Quarters in August of 2004, thus becoming a shopkeeper. This ownership, after 30 years as an investment banker serving small businesses in the Denver area, and prior to that, he was a corporate banker for 10 years. Bill is a native of Clayton, Missouri, suburb of St. Louis. He graduated from the University of Missouri, St. Louis in 1977 with an honors degree in psychology, then an MBA in 1971 from Washington University. Bill and all the new members, I believe you've all been presented, so now we'll turn the podium back to President Roland for his welcome and recognition.
Thank you, Jim. So I'd like to formally induct our new members today. It is my honor as president and a member of the board of directors of the Rotary Club of Denver to welcome Pam Adams, Cindy Baumer, Bill Christner, Doug Polge, Victor Porak DeVarma, Steve Bronson, Lynn Dawson, Steve Zunzik, David Sopancic, and Chad McDonald to Rotary. You have been invited to join and have been accepted by the membership and the board of directors of the Rotary Club of Denver to become a member of the most prestigious service organization in the world. You were selected not only for your leadership and fellowship, but also for your demonstrated record of achievement that will help this club carry out its projects to make the community, our country,